you know, a lot of the plays this spring. And I feel like with this defense, we're going to be making a lot of plays in the future.
And he's big on you guys losing weight. Have you lost weight this spring?
Yeah, I've actually lost a few pounds. Yeah, all this extra running and conditioning they got us doing. But yeah, I feel like I had to take it upon myself too to lose weight. But I feel like I'm good where I'm at right now, and I just need to keep perfecting my technique.
What's the difference playing it?
I feel a lot quicker. I feel like my pass rush has gotten better, and I'm able to recognize stuff quicker as well. So I think those are the main differences.
You make a point that, given how big you are, a guy like Marlon as well, that you guys are losing a little bit of weight, you wouldn't lose any strength. Do you feel that? Do you feel like you haven't lost anything?
Yeah, I don't feel like, you know, because we have Double A in the weight room, Coach Double A, and he's really straightening us and pushing us to work hard and get our strength up. And at the same time, our coaches is pushing us to lose weight as well. So I feel like we're gaining the muscle that we're losing the fat. You know?
I know that run defense has been a big priority. Is that something that, coming out of the year, the D-line kind of took personal, given that it wasn't great last year?
Oh yeah, definitely. I took it upon myself this year to hone down on my run-stopping skills. You know, Jay Tufele has done a great job. Marlon, like you said, has done a great job as well. Jake, you know, our whole defensive line is playing pretty solid. But yeah, I feel like we've really come forward.
What did you feel like would be the area where you guys could kind of improve the most that would take care of that?
I would say technique and gap control. You know, last year we didn't have great gap control. And I feel like this year that's a real big emphasis that we need to work on.
And how do you fix that? How do you go from maybe not having great gap control to having it? Like, what changes it?
The technique and the alignment. You know, they've stressed us to really focus on the backfield set and to really use our heads during the like before pre-snap awareness. That's what he calls it. And it's really helpful. You know, if you see what back set they're in, where the tight ends lined up compared to where the backs lined up, you can pretty much tell overall what kind of block you're gonna get, and I feel like I've done better in recognizing it.
I imagine when you got thrown in there back at like Oregon State 2 years ago, you probably weren't even thinking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, I was, you know, just anxious, amped up my first Division I college football play. So yeah.
So do you guys expect, like, is there a confidence that like we're gonna be a lot better in that area?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like, you know, we've made an emphasis this spring to really stop the run, and I feel like our interior has gotten a lot beefier and a lot more experienced, and I feel like our interior run stopping game is going to be real nice this year.
Now, does it come from like what happens in scrimmages, or is it because of the communication that you're kind of relaying during like your meetings? Like, how do you know that you'll be improved?
Like I said, we've definitely upped our pre-snap awareness, and that's definitely going to help us because once you align for success, then you can get into your gap the way you need to get into it, and it's definitely technique as well.
Yeah,
you gotta see the block in, you gotta extend, and then you gotta get your eyes in your gap.
Yeah, cool. So you feel like the preparation is probably at a better place than it was?
Yeah, I feel like it is. And you know, we did stress stopping the run last year, but I feel like this year we're a lot more locked in, and we just got that bad taste in our mouth from last year from having teams. You know, our goal every game is to have less than 100 yards rushing, and we didn't reach that goal the majority of the games last year, and I feel like we've really taken that to heart, and we've really, you know, strived to improve in that area.
I wonder if a part of it might be the fact that you and Marlon and Jay, you guys were kids. You guys were in year 2.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? I mean, it matters, right?
Yeah, it does. It really does. You know, Marlon and Jay were redshirt freshmen.
Sure.
So that was their first, you know, their first full year on the field. And but you know, I had some experience my freshman year, and then I came back the second year.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like we've all collectively as a defensive line, we've really picked up on our awareness and our experience has gotten a lot better.
Final question: beyond the run defense, what have you personally been trying to work on this spring?
I've been just trying to work on my overall, playing ability. I've focused on my run stopping. I focused on my pass rush. I focused on losing weight, which helped out a lot of my pass rush. And I just keep working on my game every day, trying to find little things to fix. That's just gonna help me get better.
Give me the numbers. Where are you at weight wise?
Weight wise, I'm about 326 right now.
And where were you at your biggest?
At my biggest, I was about 353.
Really?
Yeah,
when was
freshman
that?
year. That was freshman year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was probably more than it needed to be, right?
Yeah, definitely. But I have noticed though, since I it was a lot easier to play the run. Since I was heavier.
30 pounds. Yeah.
It was a lot easier to play the run.
Sure.
I really didn't have to move my feet much. Just get on the block, and they really couldn't move me. But now, I feel like what I've lost in in terms of being stout, I've gained in being more athletic, and I feel like that's helped my game out.
What were you playing at last year for the bulk of the year?
About 330.
Okay. So you cut about 5 to 10 pounds, maybe.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard during the spring ball because we got to eat to keep our bodies maintained. But in spring conditioning, I'm expecting to be about 320, 315.
Oh, after spring ball.
Summer conditioning.
That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
So is that where you want to play at?
That's where I want to play at.
Really?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
About 6'4".
Okay, 315.
Yeah.
That's your goal right there.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.